Today I'm going to show you how to set up a very simple home network where you can share files in between two different computers. I'll be demonstrating this in a FOSA PUP64 CE4 ISO PuppyLinux, and this will serve as this will be a server. So what you have to do as far as setting it up on a server side is to go ahead and first you need a local IP address, and you can do that fairly easily with ifconfig, and then you can see the local address here in this line. In my case, I'm connected via the Ethernet, but you should have something similar. And or you can even simpler is just to use this command here that I'll put it under description, and it'll give you the local address here. So these are the numbers that you need. So go ahead and so the second thing you have to do is you have to disable the firewall. I would go ahead and disable it at both server side, which is here, and then client. I'll be showing you how, but basically you go to the firewall setup icon, and then right click, and then unclick both, and what you want is you want a red colored from green. When green color means that its firewall is on, but you want it off, just to make sure. And then next thing what we have to do is on the server side we have to set up a pureftp. Most of the PuppyLinux should have pureftp already installed, but if not, you can get it from Puppy Package Manager. And we'll go ahead and start the pureftp server. So right now it's running, but I'll go ahead and stop it just to show you. We'll go ahead and start it again, pureftp. So what you want is you want user to connection as a root, so you want to unclick it, okay, and start pureftp. So now it's running in the background, and it will connect when the client tries to connect. So that's pretty much all you have to do on a server side. Now I'm on a client side, running a bookworm PUP64. So I have a server that's already running with a pureftp daemon. So we'll go ahead and take a closer look at that, what we need to do. So on a client side, again, I would just recommend go ahead and disable the firewall. So again, right click and firewall setup, and just make sure that this is red. Okay, so, and it's already red. So and then next is what we want to do is start the gftp. And it should be installed in almost all the PuppyLinux distros. So we'll end up using the port 21 for FTP, and then root password for all the PuppyLinux ISOs that I know of is woofwoof. And then so we'll just go ahead and get to start the gftp. FTP, we'll go ahead and start it. And then I've already put in the so what you have to know is the host IP address, and you enter there here, as I've already done. So it's 192.168.1.11 in my case. So, and then you also have to use a port number 21 for FTP, I believe. So I use port and then user obvious is root, and then I would just go ahead and connect. So this is the local, in my case, a client side, and when I connect, I should have some information here. So we'll go ahead, at this point, we'll just go ahead and enter. So, and it's asking for a password for this. So woof, W-O-O-F, W-O-O-F, and then connect. So we get a feedback here. Indeed, it's connected. So let's just, for as a test, we'll go to the server side, download, nothing there, and then I've already put in a small file here. So we'll just go to the downloads file. This is a client side. I'm gonna transfer it over to the server. So what you do is, this is the local, the client, and this is the host, and I want to put it in host downloads. So we'll go ahead and click it, and then see if it shows up. So here it is. Okay. So likewise, you can go ahead and, I'm going to just delete this. So now here is a test.txt that's in server downloads. Now we're going to bring it back to the client side. So we use this time we want to go from here to here, so you just simply click, and here it is. So you can do that because we are root on both in a PuppyLinux world. You can go pretty much elsewhere. So you can just go up the ladder, file, and then file again, and then now we're the MNT, and I have an external drive connected to the server. So we'll just go to MNT, and then it's SDB3. So we'll just go ahead and connect again. Oops, yes, here it is. So here is the all the information on external hard drive that has a lot of movies and photos and so on. So as a demonstration, again, we'll just go in, and then we'll go ahead and transfer a file over. We'll just make it a little bit here, and here is a JPG file, and we'll transfer it over to downloads folder. So yes, so it works properly. So once you get this working properly connected, what you may want to do is save everything. So what bookmarks, what you want to do is add the bookmark, and then I will go ahead and give it a name of a server, and I have a small fanless mini computer that is a server, and it's made by what's called a fit company. And then I want to just make that, and then remember the password. Make sure you remember the password. So we'll go ahead and click, and then add. So now we'll close the FTP, gftp, and we'll start it again. And then we'll go to bookmark this time, and then we'll connect to the fit, see if it connects. And then it didn't remember the password, so we'll go ahead and WOOF, W-O-O-F, and then we'll connect. Now it's connected. So what we need to do is correct the bookmark. It didn't remember the fit, so we'll go to the fit, and we'll go to edit. do is if it doesn't remember the password, what you want to do is get into the gftp folder on the root level. So you go ahead and click it, and then bookmarks, you want to right click and open it up in Genie, and then you go all the way down. We can go ahead and eliminate all this all these sites that we won't be using, so make it cleaner interface and just leave the fit, which is the one we entered. And I just changed this into woofwoof. It was marked here like this, so I just simply changed that to woof, and then we're gonna save it, and then so hopefully it will work this time. We're gonna start the gftp again, and then the bookmarks all good. So all the bookmarks is all been deleted, and we'll just go ahead and click on fit, and it connects right away. So I hope this is helpful, and I find that I've also uploaded the use of gftp to transfer files from my cellular phone to my PC, so you may find that also helpful. I'll leave the information on the description.